Hey everybody, Chris here. Welcome back to another episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Down here at the house today, it's roofing day 2. The guys have finished up the back of the house. They're just wrapping up a little bit around the gable and the ridge, and they're mostly done with the front of the house. So they're making tremendous progress here today. Once they got everything ripped off, sheathing replaced that was bad, and drip rail and the membrane and everything down, it went pretty quickly. So we'll take a look at that and see how they're doing. And then Dad and I are down working by the pool today, trying to dig out some of the old plumbing, figure out where some of the new plumbing needs to go. And we've got to widen out the skimmer openings in the side of the pool. The old ones were pretty narrow. The new ones we got are significantly wider. So we've got to do some concrete cutting to get the new ones to fit in the opening. And then we'll get those all plumbed up and ready to go so we can get them concreted in place. Let's take a look and see what the crew's doing down here today, and then we'll get to work. All right, so here we go. You can see that they got just about 3 more courses to go on the top of the garage addition. Got it looking really good. Then they got to run their ridge caps there, but the rest of the roof on the main house is done. Just in time because we got some nasty weather moving in later this week, so it's going to get its first test here. Make sure it's all nice and dry and tight, but they really got this looking good. We're working down next to the pool today, digging some ditches and working on enlarging the opening for the skimmer, as I mentioned. It's still encased in ice, but we're gonna get down there and get some work done. Should be a little easier digging today since the ground's not quite as frozen. Make things go a little faster. So let's get some work done, see what we can get accomplished. So the guys have made a lot of progress on the roof. We're getting ready to do a little bit more work on the pool here. You can see our new skimmers here. They're called the Skim Master automatic skimmer from Hayward. And the opening on these is 10 inches. Decidedly larger than what we're dealing with. The old skimmers were a metal skimmer, and the opening here was only 6 inches. So see the lines I've got drawn on there. Getting ready to take this diamond wheel here and go ahead and cut the opening a little bit larger on both sides. So I'm getting ready to make a whole lot of dust. So for the last, I don't know, what, hour, Dad? Maybe hour and a half, 2 hours? I don't know. Time's gone pretty fast. We've been working on making this opening bigger. The original skimmer was only 6 inches wide, and this one is right at 10 inches. So we had to take a couple inches off either side of the original skimmer opening. It's been a dusty affair, hasn't it, Dad?
Yes, sir.
So we've been using a combination of 7-inch grinder with a diamond cutting wheel, which throws the dust nicely. And then the good old Bosch Bulldog with the chisel blade on there. As we're getting down through there, we keep encountering pieces of rebar. Like I said, piece right there at the edge of the skimmer. I have to cut that off with the grinding wheel. So we're getting pretty close here. That's about where it's going to sit. It's supposed to sit about 7.5 inches back from the edge of the pool. And then you can see where I've got some lines drawn here in pencil. We'll actually cut a bevel in this as well on both sides. That'll allow a little bit better flow of water into the skimmer there. Pull trash and debris and stuff in there. So good progress. A little bit more cleanup work. I think we'll have it sitting down on the bottom there. Well, there you have it, folks. The roof is complete. You guys got the back done. The front done, the front porch. They got their step flashing on around the chimneys. Looks really, really good. Hopefully we'll get our gutters on soon. Finally be able to control all the water off the back of the house and the front of the house. It's been washing this place away for so long. But man, it looks good. I'm loving those dark architectural shingles. Really looks good on the house. Dad and I just wrapped up down there. We got our opening cut in the pool. Took it from 6 inches out to a little bit over 10, and we got the skimmer dry fit in there. Fits well. Now I got to get the plumbing ready, and then we'll actually set the skimmer, get it concreted in place. But making progress on the pool. Anytime I get a decent day, I'm going to be working on that as well. So that about does it, folks. We have wrapped up another day down here at Woodmere Estate. Got a lot accomplished this weekend. The roofing crew was fantastic. They got in here, got the roof stripped off yesterday. Got some rotten sheathing replaced. Got all the membrane down, waterproof the ice and water barrier in the valleys and on the edge of the roof. Then got their waterproof membrane on the rest of the roof, and then they got their drip edge and all that stuff installed. Got about half of the roof done yesterday, and then came back today and finished up the process and did a lot of cleanup. They'll be back tomorrow to do the last of the cleanup. But finally we've got a dried in roof looking really good, and that's going to make a huge difference for us long term as we're able to control the water. We'll have our windows later this week. We'll be able to get those installed, and now that we'll have the property completely dried in and secure, we'll be able to undertake all of the interior changes, all new electric, all new plumbing, all new HVAC, and the last of the final framing changes inside the house. Then we'll be ready to take over again as we begin to do insulation, and after they get the sheetrock up, then we'll take over again and we'll do all of the hardwood floors and trim, cabinets, install all the fixtures, tile work. So we've got a lot to look forward to. But this has been a really exciting weekend, seeing the roof get done finally. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. Look forward to having you back again for the next episode of Woodmere Estate Revival. Be sure to hit that subscription button. Give us a like if you would. And as always, pass along the channel to your friends and family. We look forward to having all our loyal subscribers back on a regular basis to get all the updates that we're getting done down here. So we'll see you guys again real soon. Take care. Bye-bye.